Thank you very much indeed. So, first of all, dear Benjamin and dear everyone, we're very pleased to be able to speak today at this very important forum. We're speaking today about not only the future of education, but about how the high-tech industry can need to rethink its talent growth model, and how some Israeli and French people are contributing to it. And we hope to be able in the very near future to expand our activities to China. So let me share a few things about our belief and how we want to really disrupt the talent digital talent industry. So we are 01 Talent. We want to create equal opportunities for 1 million aspiring coders of all backgrounds, and that's very important. You'll see that in a minute, by breaking down two very significant barriers of cost and access to digital education, to create not only digital education opportunities, but more importantly, world-class tech jobs. We've been all over the world. We've seen that there are so many training centers, universities, and education solutions, but you know why? There are too many unemployed graduates, and the tech industry is suffering from a lack of digital talent. Today, in the world, we estimate that there's a shortage of 4.5 million software developers, and that's just a short assumption made by the World Bank. And we see that the universities are not coping because they're most of the time they're expensive. They're open to only people who have already some academic background. So it's a very tough barrier. We have also there on the market, there's also on-campus coding schools, which also are expensive, and they are targeted at people who already have some coding knowledge, and they just teach some static additional knowledge. That's the case of many on-site bootcamps, but also the online bootcamps, which are suffering from a very low completion rate. I think it's been estimated in the US at about 7% of completion. So it doesn't solve the issue. So that's why we believe that there's a market opportunity for something that is accessible and very high quality education model that is tied to employment. And because what we believe above everything is that the digital transformation rush that we are all experiencing today is calling for a massive development of digital skills and reversing the angle of the talent growth. So we believe that talent are evenly distributed, but unfortunately opportunities aren't. And we believe that coding can rebalance this situation. Coding is not an activity for scientists. It's a creative process. And we know that there are artists all over the world. And I'm pretty sure that in China, you have the best artists in the world. And we don't need any scientific knowledge to get there. And last but not least, and it is our uniqueness, we base our pedagogy on collective intelligence. You know, the Hebrew and Jewish concept of yeshiva, where you have pupils, learners learning together, most of the time without master, without a rabbi, but you know, doing what we call the pilpul, exchanging the ideas, arguing between each other, so that together they can create more intelligence, and they can they can find solutions to the problem. That's exactly what we're doing on our campuses, and we deploy very large campuses of about 250 people to 1,000 people, which are teacherless and that are linked to a talent agency to employ people once they finish their 2 years of curriculum. And it's tied also to a digital reskilling center, because the future education doesn't go only for the initial training, but it's also very important to upskill, reskill current professional workforce. And so that's how we build what we call our centers of collective intelligence that will seed and boost the local tech ecosystem with top digital talent. I just wanted to show you a picture of one of our campuses in Sultan in Kazakhstan. where you see that it's very telling, because the learners are standing, sitting alone or in groups. It's a very lively, very vibrant studying environment. There's no teachers, there's no grade, but I can tell you these guys are the best scholars. They've learned, and it's a great outsourcing model, because they've learned in Kazakhstan, in Sultan, and now they work from Kazakhstan for companies in Japan or in Singapore. So you see that it's a very flexible employment model. I will not go over all the slides because I know that Benjamin gave me about 5 minutes. I just want to show you something that is very, very important. We're creating economic value by creating, of course, some skill sets, but we're also having a great impact. As I said, our main objective is to create jobs. With one Zone 01, one center of collective intelligence of 250 students, we're able to create almost 2,000 jobs in 10 years. So just imagine the potential of a campus of 1,000 learners per year. It has a potential of 10,000 new jobs in high tech in 10 years. Just that would solve 2/3 of the issue of the shortage in Israel, which is evaluated at 15,000. We're growing fast because from our first campus in Kazakhstan 2 years ago, we've grown to 11 campuses in France, UK, Estonia, Kazakhstan. We're opening Finland next week, and we have a very strong pipeline of projects on 3 continents, and including Asia, of course, including China, where we believe that there's huge potential for our solutions. We're partnering with school operators, with education specialists. We're partnering with very large NGOs and IT companies, and we're partnering also with scale-ups, with startups, scale-ups, and corporates who are in dire need for more digital education, more digital talent, and they see the lack of digital talent as the number one barrier to growth. And that's how we build. We start with the skills that build projects, that build business, and that brings economic vitality to the geographies, to the places where we set up operations. And we believe that it's a huge opportunity for those who want to transform their digital education by looking at a totally different angle from anyone. Let's not look at those who already have the knowledge. Let's look at those who have the potential. Give them the tools, give them the will to come and learn together and build this collective intelligence together, so that then they can be the leaders of the next revolution in IT and the next digital talent of tomorrow. Thank you for your attention.